Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going over my handheld video game console collection, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but I do not care. I'm still making it, so let's begin. First up we have the Game Boy Advance. This is the original, not the SP, which we'll get to later, but this is the purple one, and it is missing a battery cover. And it also doesn't work, which is why we're looking at it first, because when you turn it on, that's what happens. There's a big, huge line down the screen, but it still makes the chime, and if you put a game in it, it will recognize the game. See, this is Final Fantasy, and it's playing, so I think the screen's just broken. I might just buy a new one and try to replace it. That would be fun. So yeah, that's the Game Boy Advance. Next up we have the Game Boy Advance SP in fire red, or whatever the color is. It's the red one. And we got this epic ATI sticker on it, which is real nice. Now this isn't the AGS 101. As you can see, it is only the AGS 001. So it only has the front light. But it's also great because it can play Game Boy Advance games. And it also plays Game Boy Color Game Boy games. And it's very nice to play them with the front lit screen because you don't constantly need to be in the light. And it's very nice and small, easy to carry around. Very fun. Next we have the Game Boy Color. This is the teal one, and this was my first Game Boy actually. I really like it. I think it's a very nice looking console, very small, very fun to play. So let's pop in some magical Disney Tetris. Yeah, this is why it's a lot nicer to play on the SP. Yes, very fun. Nice Game Boy Color button layout. Very nice console, like it a lot. Also quite small, easy to put in the pocket. Next we have a bit of an oddity. It is a Sega Game Gear, and this one sadly is somewhat broken. The sound does not work, so if we power it on, also the screen is really annoying, so yeah, let's get it at an angle. There, you can kind of see it like this. It's got Sonic in it right now. Yeah, it's a huge console, very large, very uncomfortable to hold. It's really interesting because it came out when the Game Boy Color was out, and this actually has a backlit screen before any of the Game Boys did. Well, before any in North America did. Yeah, so that's Sonic. And then with the Game Gear, I also got something that is very interesting as well. Let's grab that. It is this Sega Game Gear carrying case. So the Game Gear goes up in this pocket on top, and then you can zip that shut. And then in this front pocket, you have some game carriers. We have columns, and this is for Sonic. And then also in the front pocket is the wall adapter, which is interesting. And then the weirdest thing, I think, is on the back. There's a back pocket right here. If you open this, you have a Game Gear battery pack, which you can strap onto your belt, and you charge this with the wall adapter, and then it has a power adapter, so you can have it on your belt and charge your Game Gear because it takes a ton of power. So you can just strap it onto your pants, plug in your Game Gear, and play as long as you want until your battery pack dies. We have a switch on the front with a power LED. Yeah, I think that's very weird. So let's put that back where it came from, because nobody probably ever used it. It's weird. On to the next one. Now we have the PSP, which actually just died, so let's turn it on and get it into focus. There we go. Let's let it boot up. It's kind of a good thing that it died, because it is not just a normal PSP, because that's boring. This one's modded, so we actually need to redo the mod on it because it died. So let's do that in this video. We just need to do the recovery, and we're back. We're modded. So as you can see, I have Gran Turismo, the PSP version on it, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 Underground, as well as a couple different emulators. So I can do GBA emulation, Genesis emulation. I was accidentally going to call it Mega Drive, oops. SNES, NES, all that good stuff. But so let's play a PSP game, which is cool because I don't have to use UMD discs. I just put them onto the SD card that is in here, and since it's modded, we can just start up games. It's very nice because you can just switch between games really fast and play basically every game, and it's super light. This is the 2001 model, not the year, it's the PSP 2001, so yeah. It's slim, it's light, and it's very fun to play. So yeah, let's just hop into a thing here. Wait for it to load. When you play with UMD discs, it's loud and you feel the discs moving, and it gets kind of hot after a while. So it's really nice to play without the disc. It's good to play just off of the SD card. And if you have a PSP, you should definitely mod it. It's super easy and it's definitely worth it. You can play basically every single game that you would want to. Unless it's a new game, then you can't do that. And finally, we have the Nintendo Switch, the newest system on this video. I love the Nintendo Switch, and I haven't really played it as much as I would want to, but it is still great. I love to play Stardew Valley on it. Smash Bros is of course amazing, and then I have a couple of free games just because, and then Mario Kart 8 of course, and Breath of the Wild is great too. And I love it because it's portable, it's small, I think it's the perfect size too. And you can play with people. I know a lot of people with Switches, so we all just play Mario Kart and Smash Bros a lot, and I would highly recommend picking up a Switch. It's probably the best console of this generation, because all you need is a PC to game, so have a PC And then if you can, get a Switch, because you can play all the good games on the Switch, because a ton of Nintendo games, indie games. It's portable. You can get Doom. I think Wolfenstein is on it too. So, great console. We're not gonna start up a game, but yes. Well, thank you for watching this stupid video of all of my handheld video game consoles. I hope it was somewhat interesting. And yeah, thanks for watching.